What's good, folks? Reds here. Tonight's review is actually going to be a hardware review featuring Through the Fire Fine Crafts Straight Razor. Many of you know J.D. Armand from the shaving community. He's the husband with the husband and wife combo of Marie and J.D. They own Through the Fire Fine Crafts, specialize in shaving soap, aftershave splash, bath soap, beard care, and pottery, as well as smithing. JD worked for several years for Hart Steel and has made over thousands of razors, honed them all, and he's actually has the distinction of working under the tutelage of Tim Zawada, who many high-end straight razor and knife users know as I think he's been called the American Master Levy. So JD comes from a good lineage of smithing, and it's evident in his work. He specializes in what he calls semi-custom work, in that his shape is the same, but he'll make the toe any design you want, the size of the razor any design you want. He can add jimps top and bottom or both. His signature tails here, and he can also obviously scales will be custom, and then the grind of the razor will be custom to your specifications. So we're calling this one the funky frequency. Kind of looks like radio frequency lines in this, and it's pretty funky, so thanks to my buddy Chad for helping me name this. This razor has a tremendous balance in your hand. I noticed that when I tried one of JD's earlier blades through a pass round, he's really got the balance of the razor down. It feels wonderful. This is an 8/8 half hollow. You can see we have jimps on the bottom on this one. We didn't go mirror polish, but it's still very, very nicely polished up. Very clean lines, no tool marks. I would call this maybe like a hybrid Spanish point, and just really happy with the overall way the razor came out. The scales are Kirinite, and they are called Royal Blue, I believe, or Blue Royal. Really like them. Beautiful nickel pins, and he did put a torque screw in here, so as this heavy 8/8 gets wears it down, we can tighten it back up so it looks good in our shave of the day pictures. Alright, I don't know if you can see it here on camera, but the bevel on this razor is nice and even across, very thin. The geometry of the blade is just wonderful. You can tell JD has a great attention to detail when it comes to blade geometry, because it does truly last the life of the blade in terms of the ability to put a good edge on it. So the razor performs wonderfully. It's heavy enough that you really just engage your muscles and let the weight of the razor do the work. You're truly just guiding it along rather than having to push it along. I would not recommend an 8/8 razor of this size to a beginner, but for anybody with some experience, this is nimble enough and comfortable enough for you to use. If you are a beginner and you want to check out JD's work, I suggest you go with one of his 6/8 offerings, and you'll find that it has the same great edge and really nice balance and weight to the blade. You can put any kind of point you want on it. I'm really happy with this razor overall. Like I said, it shaves absolutely effortlessly. I'm really concentrating on talking to you more than I am making sure I don't cut myself, and so far so good. JD's customer service is amazing. He communicated with me the whole way through. Let me pick the scale colors. I don't mind giving artisans some creative freedom, but he was insistent that I pick the toe, the grind of the razor, as well as the scale shape and material, so very happy with the razor. Alright folks, we're back. Some final thoughts. If you're in the market for a semi-custom straight razor, I definitely recommend you check out Through the Firefine Crafts. I'll put their link below so you can get in contact with JD and arrange something. Priced very reasonably. I know there's no prices on the website, so I'll let you all work that out with him, but I can tell you based on my other custom work, he's on the lower end, in my opinion, yet his work is definitely not low-end type work, so really happy with this razor. Hope you'll check them out. Great couple, nice people in the community. They make good soap, good aftershave, and as you can see, really stellar semi-custom razor work, straight razor work. As always, thumbs up the video if you like it. Comment below if you have anything to say, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. See ya.